So one of my key strength is I'm an active listener, uh, because in customer support jobs, active listening is the most important thing. And as a customer support executive, I have to listen to the customer actively and resolve the queries on time.
But you did an example where you did that.
So once uh, a customer who was who have some what to say like
Mhm.
yeah, a customer who had problem
Hmm.
to speak, and by I just listened to his word and I
Also,
tried to
Prince,
solve his queries.
okay,
Yeah.
very good, very good. Or also, when you feel like you can't give an example, why don't you change your strength and see if we can choose one more strength and give a stronger example there. So then the answer is
Okay.
actually,
Yeah.
yeah, so then the answer
Good.
will
Good.
become
Yeah.
more good. Exactly.
So we can change it to I'm good at customer solving skills. This one is perfect.
Problem solving skill. Correct.
Yeah.
So one of my
One of
key
my
strength is
one of my key strength is I'm I'm a good problem
problem
solver.
solver.
Once a customer was too frustrated on the call, and he was frustrated just because he was not able to return his order, and it was the last day. And after that, he will the
Would
order might, yeah, he would might not return the order because it's the last day. And I
hmm.
just helped him, and I helped him to raise the return request, and I resolved his problem, and he gave me a good feedback.
He gave me a good feedback, the good answer.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Okay, now let's try one for a weakness. Right? So you have to name a weakness. Here we have three on the screen: asking for help, time management, or shy and nervousness. With every weakness that we will give one by one, you have to think of one example or a situation where, because of that weakness, don't give, situation. Give how you are resolving it, what you are doing to improve it. Right? So, for example, time management, if you're poor at time management, what you can't do, but what you are doing now to improve it.
Yeah,
Okay? Yeah.
one of
Wait,
my
wait. One of my key strengths is no, wrong. Something I have been working on is my time management skill. Okay, I have been taking steps to remove my shyness and nervousness. So it's
okay.
an I'm actively improving on, which is asking for help. So you can use one of these three phrases.
So asking for help. I've been taking steps. No, it's
So
an
which one you
area
want to
I'm
choose?
actively improving. I want to choose asking for help.
So take the book from the first one. Something I'm working on is asking for help.
Okay, something I'm working on is asking for help,
Hmm.
because as an introvert person, I feel to I feel so much nervous and nervous to ask something, like if I am lacking in my work, or I feel that I have to ask something but I can't. And for that I have started working. uh, I started uh, asking my colleagues for help, because if I made any kind of mistake in my work, that's not a good thing. And for that, maybe my team lead will scold me
Hmm.
if he found any kind of mistake in my work. So I have to ask if I am lacking in anywhere. Yeah.
Okay, good enough. Good enough, Prince. You gave the answer really well. Okay. Can we do one for time management now?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So maybe you can use the second phrase now. I have been taking steps to
Okay. I
improve
have
my
been
time management.
I have been taking steps to improve my time management,
Hmm.
as time management is the most important thing in all the job. Like, we have to complete our task before the time.
Also, one thing, Prince, like don't describe what is time management because the other person knows it, right? But you talk about like what you were
Okay, we
struggling
just
to, yeah, like what you were struggling to of time management and what you are doing right now. For example, if I say
oh
about
yeah,
myself,
okay.
let's say, okay, I have been taking steps to improve my time management. Earlier, I used to struggle to complete my everyday task. And
Okay,
now
yeah.
and now to improve it, I have actually started like focus making a to-do list and then focusing on the things which are more important. And then I use a Pomodoro technique where I start a timer and then do actively task on that specific period of time. So think like that. Basically, what I'm trying to say. Ki think, why are you saying you're not good in time management? What does not
Okay,
happen? Right?
yeah,
Then what you
got
are
it.
doing to improve it? Like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
go
I have
ahead.
been taking steps to improve time management, because management is most important thing in uh, BPO sector. I
Hmm.
was at first in my job, I was lacking to manage time,
Hmm.
and I stressed my call too much.
And now what you are doing?
Uh, for that, I get many feedback from my quality team,
Hmm.
and I started uh, getting retraining. I and after getting so training session, I found where I was lacking through, and after that I started improving on my calls, and now I maintain my AST. That's the more important thing in my job.
Good. Okay, till here it was a good answer.
Okay.
Okay, so now I hope you got an idea of how to answer what are your strength
Yeah,
and weakness question.
I
Okay,
got it.
so
Yeah.
yeah. So next step is write those useful vocabulary and phrases in your notebook. First thing.
Okay.
And maybe you can also write about the three weakness that we like, choose that we have chose for you, asking for help, time management, and shy and nervousness. Then you don't have to think again when you apply for the job. You can just use this one.
Yeah. And the first and second one is for strength, right?
Right. Yes.
And where did I can use I have been told I am very?
Let's say your strength is what were your strength you said? First is you have good problem solving skill. Then second you have what
Uh,
what other skills
good
you have?
listener, active
Yeah, then
listener.
you can say that. I have been told that I'm a very good listener. Okay, I have been told that I'm very good listener in most of my quality analysis score. Okay, in my quality analysis feedback. You can say like that. For example, when I was in my previous job role, we have this QA and we got QC score. So
Yeah.
when we had that QC score, like my TL would join us through a meeting, and then she would give me feedback that this is your good, this is your good. Then you can say I have been told by my team lead that I am very whatever job, like whatever skill you have.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
It's an area I'm actively improving.
Hmm. Area I'm actively improving, and that is okay, and that is asking for help, and that is time management, and that is reducing shyness and nervousness.
Okay.
So you can add extra that is asking for help, that is time management.
Yeah, I write all this.
Okay, very good. Let's read a sample answer.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and read it out.
One of my key strengths is my ability to stay organized and meet deadlines, even under pressure. For example, I successfully managed multiple client accounts during a high demand period last year. One area I'm working on is public speaking. I sometimes get nervous in large meetings. I have been taking steps to improve this by attending speaking workshops and volunteering to present in team meeting.
So I give you a sample for strength as well as for weakness, right?
Yeah.
I also notice few things, Prince, that how this answers are very crisp, short and crisp, up to the point,
Okay. Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, we'll also keep on improve that in our more 15, 16 session. Anyway, you answered really well for today's. Okay, let's go to the next question to tackle. I hope that three questions that we have tackled right now, you are now confident to answer those questions. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Next question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Okay, so this is also one of the common HR question which is asked. Why do they ask this question, Prince? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
They want to know that if you are the asset of the company, like maybe uh, they want to know you how much time you want to work in this organization.
Correct. Correct.
The
Yeah,
first thing they
somehow,
will notice.
yeah,
Yeah.
somehow they're actually analyzing what is your vision or what are your career goals, right?
Career
And
goals,
then,
yeah, and
yeah,
vision.
yeah, exactly. And
So,
that your career goal aligns with the company or not. So,
yes.
how would you answer this question then, Prince? What is important? What are they looking for if they're asking this question?
So the question is,
So, very important thing before we actually answer this, whenever you are going for an interview, you should have a background check of that company, right? That,
yes, yeah,
yeah, that what is the company's for and what are their vision, what are they have future plans for, and then you can give your answer which matches to their vision. So whatever your goal is in
oh
5 years
God,
should somehow align with their vision. Then they would say that, oh, we both are good fit for each other. I
yeah,
have this vision, you have this vision, we can work together to complete that vision. It's like that. Okay, you understand? Do you get it? Like, what is the purpose of this question?
yeah, I got it.
Okay, fine. So let's see how we can structure our answer. First of all, you have to talk about your career goal, which is kind of similar and connected to the company's goal as well. Okay, that means company's vision and your goal should match with each other. Okay, so you have to talk about your career goal, then you have to talk about your interest in growth in this field, or like how their company can help you to grow in your career. And then obviously, as I said, you have to link to the company's potential, right? So before we actually see the structure, I want to show you the sample answer for this so that it will help you and then we can design yours. All right.
Okay, yeah.
So let's go to the sample answer first. Okay, read it out.
In 5 years, I hope to be in a leadership position where I can help train and support other team members. I would like to grow into a role that involves more strategic decision making. I am eager to develop professionally and learn from experienced colleagues. This position is a great starting point because it allows me to apply my current skill while gaining new ones in a dynamic environment.
Correct. So here you gave your own vision for the future, that in the future you would like to be in a leadership position. Now, this is your goal. Now, how will this company help you to do it? Maybe you are applying for the similar role here. Okay, maybe you're applying for the role which is like preparing you to be in that stage. So I would like to grow into a role that involves more strategic decision making. I'm eager to do this and learn from experience and colleagues. So this position is a great starting point because it allows me to apply my current skills while gaining new ones in a dynamic environment. Right. So maybe your vision is in 5 years to start as a leadership position. Maybe they are looking for someone who is applying for a leadership position. So you both align. And this is how you make a good response.
Yeah,
Correct?
exactly.
Exactly. And this will be a strong response. So now let's go back and see how we can design ours.
Okay.
Okay. So first of all, these are the phrases that you can use. In 5 years, I would like to grow into. I hope to be whatever itself. Okay. So first of all, think in 5 years, Prince, what you want to be. Think. This is important.
So in 5 years, I hope to be in a higher position at this organization.
Wait. That is not a good answer. Why? Because that does not give an entire, what do we say? Clarity. Okay, this is kind of like a very vague answer. Vague in the sense not clear. Okay, if I say I want to earn so much money. Okay, I want to earn a lot of money. You have to like say it exactly how much money you want to earn. Okay, for example, I want to earn 1 CR in a year. So you have to quantify and say exactly. So in 5 years, I hope to be working in an international BPOs. So that might be a good response. So quantify. Don't say that I want to be in a higher position. Which position?
Okay. So in 5 years, I hope to be in a leadership position at this organization.
Mhm. Also, don't include at this organization. Okay. Just say in 5 years, focus more on role. It does not have to be
Okay. Yeah.
in that company.
In
Okay. So
five
you
years, yeah.
hope
In
to
five
be.
years, I hope to be in a leadership position.
Mhm. So what are the things which is required to do a leadership role? Okay. And how is that company helping you to develop that role? Now connect that.
Okay.
This is all critical thinking.
Yeah, it's too critical thinking.
Yeah. But it helps you to give a very strong response. Now, all the
So
answer
the
that we, yeah, go ahead.
so this organization will help me to
Mm-hmm.
gain experience as I'm starting from associate position.
Mm-hmm. So,
And
logically speaking, Prince, if you have started with an associate position, shouldn't you be climbing one step at a time? Why would you say in your answer that in 5 years, you see yourself in a leadership position? Okay, go one
so
step at a time, one step
five
at a
year is
time, make
a
a realistic goal. Yeah, it's a
like
big
five
time.
year.
It's a big
Yeah, it's
time. You
a
can huge, huge timeline, you would say.
yeah huge time. It's so in 5 year I want to see myself in a leadership position.
Hmm. And then how is this job role helping you step by step to reach that position? Think
So this job, uh,
this
this
j- uh,
organization is
this job role, not organization, this job role,
yeah this job role helping me to achieve what to say. No words is coming in my mind.
yeah, because for this part you need to think. Okay, let me just give you an example of one of the responses that I give in one of my interviews. All right. So I was asked the same. I'll have. I don't know if I should disclose it or not. I'll not disclose the company. Okay, I'll not disclose the company. I'll just say that
Okay,
how the
yeah.
interview went. Okay, so like the company that I gave interview for, the last organization that I was working for. Okay. So they had their first technical round, and then they had HR round for 30 minutes. For 30 minutes, they had an HR round, and I feel like all the common HR question that anyone can think of was asked to me on that day. Okay, literally. So one of the question was like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I say that in 5 years, I hope to be running my own business of language school. Okay. And
Okay,
then I said that I am looking for a job role in this company because I'm applying for the role of SAT trainer, and this is one of the field I haven't worked in before, and I want to gain more experience in language exam teaching as well as administrative work so that it can help me when I run my own business. Right. So see how I connected my job role in this company to what I'll be doing for my company in the future. Right. So if you say that you will be working as a leader, in a leadership role. So what do you need in a leadership role? What are those things? And is the role that you are doing right now is aligning? Are they helping somehow like that? It's critical thinking. And today's session is a lot about critical thinking. So think, because if you can think, then you can make a good response.
okay, yeah.
Or if it's like way too much for today, like I can skip this one and we can continue it from our next session, and we'll do something else for next 30 minutes because I think today we have like 2 hour session. No, it's a way too long.
Okay,
So would you like to continue this in our next session, or would you like to go ahead with this one?
yeah. Let me think. I guess I have to think about it. I will need some time.
Yeah. Okay, no problem then. So, take screenshot of this question and think about your goals. Okay, and we will do it in the next session. And I'll help to refine the answer. But the thinking part has to be done by you, isn't it?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So take a screenshot of the question as well as the vocabulary and phrases.
Okay, can you go to the example one?